It is a sold-out crowd in Omaha, Nebraska for a big one in the Big East as 24th-ranked Creighton on Dollar Beer Night welcomes the Yukon Huskies. A look at the standings in the Big East. Creighton just a game behind St. John's. Yukon checks in fourth place. John Gaffney, Ron Groover, and Tommy Morrissey. This is a building that UConn has never won in. They're 0-4 all-time in Omaha. And Kalkbrenner wins the opening tip.
And UConn points in that first game when they beat UConn by 5 up in Stores.
That was a career high for Neal in the win against the Huskies. McNeeley missed 8 games with the right ankle sprain, returned on Friday and starts tonight. Puts up his first shot and an answer for the freshman. This empty at the line.
I think Danny only wants to get McNeeley coming off all these screens.
Reed Jr. setting the screens, but McNeeley has the back paddle. Now to the hoop. And count it for McNeeley.
And that was one of the things that Greg McDermott told us about. They switched. Ashworth switched to drew some help, kicked for the 3.
Just the 8th three-pointer this year for Jason Green. McNeeley again over Kalkbrenner for 2.
This guy makes it.
Ty Davis, the freshman from Mountain Brook, Alabama, has entered for the Blue Jays.
Doesn't play much.
McNeeley off the mark, but Caravan flies in for the putback.
Boy, would they like to get it
in his 156th career game. At 22 on Saturday in the win over Marquette. Mahaney runner gets the bounce. And that's a big bucket for Mahaney.
You know, UConn has been a top 12 half-court offensive team all year, but they are really struggling with this half-court defense of Creighton.
Mahaney stays out there with the 2 fouls. Caravan over Kalkbrenner for 2. Second bucket for Alex S. And great anticipation by Samson Johnson. Ball in opening, and he knocks it down.
One of the best shooters in the country, this kid is. Top.
A scoreless drought of over 3 minutes for the Huskies. Now down 11. Who's going to come up with the bucket for UConn? Can it be McNeeley? Inside, yes.
And really, the problem is their half-court offense has been championships in a row.
During this 14-2 run, Neal has 5 points. McAndrew has 5 points. Johnson back in with 2 fouls and finishes with the left hand.
They knew who to leave alone. They left Jason Green alone. Not that he's a horrendous three-point shooter, but he's the weakest of the guys on the team.
Solo ball connects, and a 10-point deficit and out. McNeeley working on Green, and McNeeley wins that battle.
With the left hand.
And now,
you know, there's some pressure on him because he's the one starter back from two championship teams for him to be the guy.
He was 2 for 4 in the first half. Here's Ball from the free throw line. Tipped right back out to Ball for 3. Air ball. Wow. Johnson catches it, and UConn will reset.
Solo ball to air ball.
McNeeley finishes inside.
Well, Danny Hurley, he's got a guy on him who's got 2 fouls.
Here's Caravan, an open look, and it's off the mark.
Not close.
Rebound, though, and the putback is there for Stewart.
I think the one...
Johnson, great anticipation. McNeeley a 3. It's good!
They need a timeout.
Hurley putting up the 3 fingers. 13 straight for you.
Just 3 threes a game. Did they make Ashworth shoot those?
He had to shoot them, yes. I don't know about the next time, though. Caravan connects. They wearing a Creighton shirt. We got to get Caliendo working on a Lapis impression. Ball, scoop shot is good.
You know, we're starting to see UConn win up there. They had 11 points.
Greg McDermott trying to fire up the crowd. What a sequence there. 3 good looks for Caravan. Misses all 3, and Trout comes down the floor and hits a 3. Now Stewart for 3. Yes. He's been hot from the outside. Or do a little breather, but in a dogfight right now, a 3-point game. Mahaney. And Stewart will pull it back out.
Kalkbrenner looked like he was going to be wide open.
Ball, reverse lay-in is good.
And what happened there was Kalkbrenner.
He had made 31 in a row overall, and Ashworth misses. And you were joking that you have to shoot. It's all your fault.
My fault. I was just going to say that.
McNeeley for 3. Good! And UConn has its first lead of the night.
This guy is survived most of the season.
5 for 34 this year. McNeeley looking for more. Why not? The freshman hits again, and Greg McDermott calls timeout. McNeeley has tied a career high with 26 points.
You can sense it right now courtside in that last huddle. This pace is hurting him.
And McNeeley with a steal and the finish. A new career high. He's got 20 excuses, but you can just see it. Ashworth turns it over. Ball with Mahaney up ahead. Neal is back. Mahaney! And a 5-point Huskies lead.
Long time without a whistle.
Well, we're still waiting for the under 12 media timeout. Seven and a half to go. McNeeley, a 3. Oh, he's on fire. McNeely's got 30.
I think the small team has given them a little bit of fits because Kalkbrenner's got to go out a lot more on the perimeter.
Jaden Ross is on the floor for the Huskies right now.
They should throw him the ball to make Kalkbrenner at least come out like that.
Ball with 5 to shoot. Ball right by, but misses. Caravan with the putback. Zugit. Kalkbrenner a rebound away from a double-double.
I almost like UConn better with the small team, to be honest with you, because now look at Kalkbrenner. He's under the basket.
McNeeley, no. Reed tips it up, no good. And McNeeley stands up with the ball in his arms. Goes right back into the paint. McNeeley counted and won. What a night for the freshman. Zugit ties the game at 65 with 2 minutes to play. Caravan runner is good.
Oh, I give that kid credit. Struggling all night.
No good, and for the first time ever, UConn wins in Omaha. And they have a freshman to thank for that. Liam McNeeley with a memorable night. 38 points and 10 rebounds. UConn goes to 9-4 in the Big East, while Creighton sees its 9-game win streak come to an end. 70-66 the final. For Steve Lapis, Evan Washburn, our entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. After the break, we'll send it out west for San Diego State at San Jose State. So long from Omaha.